All right, the next thing that I'm going to show you how to do is a quick and easy way to take your object and repeat it going around a circle. And the way that we do that is we set up the center point and then a rotation in our transform options. So it just quickly repeats it over and over and over. So let me show you how to do that because it's a really pretty cool tool in a really quick way to make your artwork perfectly symmetrical. So I am going to take this reindeer and I want to have several instances of that going around the entire artwork. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. Maybe I'll zoom back in a bit. So what I'm going to be using is this center point that's set at 6 by 6, right, where it intersects. Those guides are going to become really important for this project. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my move tool, and then you'll notice this little circle with crosshairs right in the exact center of my image here of this reindeer. And what I can do is I can click on that and I can move it over. I'm going to put that right in the center because what this is my rotation point. Okay, and it's really hard to get it exactly at 6 and 6. So what I'm going to do is drop it pretty close and then go up to my panel up here. And incidentally, if you don't see that appearing, make sure that this checkbox is checked. Okay, so if it's not showing, check it, and then you'll be able to take that and drag it to where it needs to be. Okay, so at this point, the deer is going to rotate when I transform it around this point. So I want it to be exactly in the middle, and since it's a 12 by 12 artboard at 300 pixels per inch, I'm just going to go ahead and put that right at 1800. That's the x-axis, and then the y-axis is also 1800. And then I'm going to rotate it based on degrees. Okay, so in a circle has 360 degrees. And so you can rotate it a certain number of divisions based on 360 degrees. So if I want 12 of this particular deer, I need to divide 360 by 12 and I get 30. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and type 30 degrees. And then I'm going to click done. Okay, that's the first step. Now it didn't duplicate it or do anything like that. I just needed to set up the transformation for this next step because when I press Shift, Option, Command, and T, it now duplicates it every time that I do that, and it rotates it that precise amount. Okay, now in the layers, you'll notice that in this case, it made a copy of every one of those, right? Every time it copied and pasted it. So what I'm going to need to do is to go all the way up to the top, click on that one, and then scroll down, press Shift, and click, and then I'm going to merge those together. So I can click on this menu, or I can hit right-click and merge layers. Okay, and now they're all in one layer. So from this point, I'm going to go ahead and play around with some other objects. I'm going to generate maybe a Christmas tree or something like that, and put that on the inside and play around with it until I get a good design. And once you've done that, then you can change the colors. You can draw if you want. You could do the mandala drawing. You could do a snowflake. You can do kind of whatever you want with it. So that should set you up with a basic understanding of how to do that. Make sure you refer to the instructions on Canvas for specific directions on that.